Hi guys, it's Matt from the Big River here. Got another box of stuffed unboxed. I was going to say fish, but this is not fish. We have some reptiles today. Great group of herps. Let's see, let's jump right into it and see some slithering things going on in here. Got a big batch of snakes today, actually, big for us. Little black and white king snake, very cute. He's a cow king morph. Also got a couple of corn snakes, just the regular morphs. So that one's got a nice white pattern on his head, very pretty. Actually gray banded too. Very cool little corn snake. Then next up, staying in the theme, we've got another snake. This is a milk snake. It's a cross between a Pueblan and Nelson's, which are common king snakes, or milk snakes. Got a couple of ball pythons on this order as well. This guy here, I think, actually don't know for sure if it's a guy or a gal, but it's a low white pied Anichi pastel. Lots and lots of names to say cool little snake with a cool pattern. I think we have one more snake. There it is. One more snake on this order. This is a guy. We don't know that. This is a banana Anichi ball. Bananas are awful beautiful, and we got another one to add to the group. So nice little group of ball pythons and some cool little king snakes as well. Might as well get right to the not reptile. Here is a little frog. This is a Budget's frog. We usually set these guys up aquatic, though. You can do them about the same as Pac-Man frog. Set them up with wet dirt and or moss, and they'll do just fine. Other things in here, we've got a whole bunch of leopard geckos in. Leopard geckos have surged in popularity again, and why not? An absolute great choice for beginner herp keepers, and we got a bunch of little regulars and morphs. Got a few broke tail fancy morphs at a good price too. And then we also got some crested geckos. Harlequin, Brindle. Getting these guys in at like regular, just plain or non-morph style crested geckos. And seeing the price on crested's gone way down right now. Lily whites for the cheapest we've ever seen them. I got a nice little batch of those. That guy looks like he's flame and lily white. That's really cool. So some very cool crested geckos. And last on this box we have, if you can see there real close, it's a really hairy little pink toe. It says it's an Avicularia aviculata. As hairy as it is, I almost wonder if it's a metallic ensis, because sometimes those will get mixed in with the avix. And that's it for our reptile order. We got lots of fish to unbox as well. So let's get right into that and see what we got. So happy with those little king snakes. They look fantastic. All right, down there, you guys. First up on the fish order, we have bags full of fish, I expect. That's usually how that works. Let's see, those are Pearl Gouramis. Been running real low on Pearl Gouramis. These are the regular sized ones. Nice size for regular size. Should have some big ones on this order as well. Chain loaches. These are dwarf chain loaches. My very favorite fish for snail patrol. Cute, communal living little guys that are hell on snails, but easy on your community tank. So neat little guy that doesn't get too big. Nice big batch of cardinal tetras this week. Got both wild tetras in from Brazil this week, and tank raised ones are in here somewhere as well. Platies. Got a few platies on this order. These are the black and whites. We ordered some tricolors. They did not come, but nice restock on there. There's those large Learys or Pearl Gouramis I promised you guys. Beautiful fish. Gouramis are a much bigger fish than most people realize. Gorgeous, gorgeous fish when they get bigger. This is not a Gourami. This is a fire eel. It's a baby. Those guys can be 40 inches. I've had a 40-inch fire eel in my life. Big fish, baby now. Not the most aggressive for the size, but make sure you have the tank available for that before you get into that guy. Congo tetras. These are large Congos. Not giant for all that large, but take a look. Hopefully we got a good batch of males on that. Then we have some Clown Loaches. Got a couple sizes of Clown Loaches today too. These are the small ones. Should have some large ones in here later. Then we have some green tiger barbs. Green tiger barbs are one of our most popular barbs of all the barbs we have. We have a whole aisle full of barbs. We sell green tiger barbs about 3 to 1 anything else. Why not? They're gorgeous. Get up to almost 2 inches, and Very robust and beautiful barb. A little on the nippy though. Make sure you get them in a bigger group to keep their nippy attitude under control. All right, next up we have some whiptails. These are the common whiptail or the Colombian whiptail, Rhinolarcaria iganamani. There it is. I love it. Gotta try some Latin every day just to keep fresh in my very bad Latin. I haven't had these in a long time. These are gold tetras. It's been 3, 4, 6 months maybe since the last time we've gotten gold tetras in. Came in tiny. You can only get gold tetras that look gold wild. They will not keep that color when they breed in captivity. It's got to do with environmental thing. Zebra Ottos, very, very fun Otto version with the nice stripes. That's the, go back to Latin here, the Cacomas, the Zebra Ottos. So very nice fish. Got a couple of bettas on this order. Ordered more than this. This is all we got with some veils. It's like all of them are in the blue spectrum for the most part, but nice veil bettas. And let's see, pork chop rasboras. Restock on those guys. Been selling quite a few of those. Call them a pork chop or lamb chop interchangeably. They're a little bit of a smaller version of a harlequin. Siamese algae are great for your blackbeard algae. Get about 4 inches. You want to make sure you have about a 4-foot tank for those guys. I like them in my larger planted tanks to keep the string algae and the blackbeard at bay. Hatchets, these are platinum hatchets. The stellatus, if you're figuring out which one's which. There's a couple different versions of the silver and the platinum hatchets. And here's some reticulated hillstream loaches. Funny fact, I misspelled reticulated, like I misspell a lot of things. When I first put those in our system and they came up as reticulated hillstream loaches, yeah, that was because they're reticulatedly cool. Harlequin rasboras, restock on those guys. We actually have a little problem in our main harlequin tank right now, so you got a backup group to make sure you guys can get those. Great in your nano tanks. The harlequins are a big, beautiful fish for a nano fish that are safe with shrimp. Marble hatchet fish, these guys are very popular top fish, but remember they got a pretty small mouth, so small food for them. Grind up flakes, even fruit flies work really well for those guys. Hatchet fish are a flying fish as well. Remember to keep your tight top on the tank lest you have little dried hatchet fish on your floor when you find them. Don't ask me how I know. Alrighty, one more box to go here. No, actually 5 more boxes, but you know who's counting. I guess I am. All right, next up we have some dwarf petricoli. Sold out of these yesterday, so got another batch in. These are the Synodontis lucipennis, so call them the dwarf petricoli. They get about 2 to 3 inches. Really pretty little Synodontis or African lace cat type. Restock on blackberry silver dollars because I sold out some of them. Blackberry silver dollars at the price we've been able to offer them are ridiculously good deal, good value for a large silver dollar. Cardinal tetras, here's those tank race ones I promised you. Another batch of those guys. Gotta have cardinals. They're on our tetra special. Buy 4 more, get 25% off all of our tetras, including green neons. These are actually on a special order. Got a fella gonna pick those up later today. We'll give you a little discount if you do an uncut bag as well. Let's see, Southern Molly. I don't think I've ever had these guys in. These are the Poecilia vivipara. A lot of different types of livebearers in the world, of which we see about 4 types on regular. The vivipara is a cool wild type molly. Bronze cories, your regular old green aeneas, you also call them. Most popular throughout the ages for bottom cleanup. Love all our cories. Those are maybe the most basic, yet gorgeous. Synodontis nigrovitrius, that's your upside down cat. Restock on those guys. Sold out of them last week as well. And we're off to the races with a whole nother box. There's lots and lots of African cats, about 100 different species of African cat, including those upside down cats and the lucipennis we showed you. We at any time have 6, 8, even a dozen different species. Some of the species you'll never see. Really interesting group. I could really go down a rat hole talking about Synodontis or lace cat types. This is another African species. This is the reticulated biker, Molokimbimbi, if you like the scientific butchered. What I like about the reticulates in particular is they tend to have an emerald green color to the top of their body when they settle in. Gorgeous, gorgeous fish. And here's some roseline sharks. Restock on those guys. Maybe my favorite schooling fish of all time. I don't know. I like a lot of schooling fish, but the roseline sharks get about 4 inches. Make a very beautiful display. Lots of movement, lots of color. Here's those large clown loaches I promised you guys. Came in very nice, bigger than average. We'll see if we can get those to tank okay. And the last thing in this box is a couple of discus. We've been selling a lot of discus lately. Restock on these. These are the yellow melon discus. Nice big size on those. That's that box. Molokimbi, gotta like that. All right, one more little box and we'll get into that other order. So I have feeders and some cool stuff in there as well. This box, let's see. Rummy-nosed tetra, another very popular tetra. We sell lots and lots of these guys for good reason. Nice little flag tail, red nose on them. And they're part of the tetra special, so pick up your rummy nose. Chili rasboras, also another very popular fish, bright red little firecrackers. We have maybe 6 different species of baras, which are those micro rasboras over there at any given time. Definitely our best seller is those chilies. The Goldie Pleco L14, nice size on that guy. Got a tail longer than the last group that we got. Good looking fish. Golden Nugget, remember these guys are pretty much a biofilm only eater, so they get big if they get enough to eat. It's just hard to feed them. We actually carry powdered biofilm, which may help with that. Neon Blue Rasbora, that's the Sundandario Goblinus. Love it because the name, if you've watched a few videos, you've seen me unpack them and go giddy about calling a fish a goblin. Toucan Tetra, don't get these that often. They only come around every once in a while. Mildly expensive Tetra, itty bitty guy. Nice color, you can see a little bit of the reds on them here, but they color up beautiful in a tank. Gorgeous little schooling fish. Also, keep those in our nano section. Pea puffers, gotta love them, and everybody does. We keep a good stock on those whenever they are available. Pea puffers only get about an inch. Not a good community fish though. Black neon tetras, actually a bigger fish than you might expect. They are on the tetra special. Your regular neon might get that big. Your black neon will get bigger and wider. They're a Hyphris obercon species, which is a completely different genus than your cardinals and your neons. Here's something that everybody's been waiting for, and they shorted me on my order, gave me half of what I asked for. These are the pygmy quarries. I've got a few of them in stock, so if you've been waiting on them and you get to them first, you can have some. I hope we'll have more very shortly. Another very, very popular little fish. This is the checkerboard cichlid. Get these 3 or 4 times a year. Checkerboard cichlid is a really peaceful dwarf cichlid. Love those little guys. We got some feeders. That's feeder comets, a little batch of those. Some blue shrimp, restock on those. We got some red shrimp, that's just your regular cherries. Nice big restock on those. Got some red rillies. Oh, here comes the rilly jokes. I told you I had kind of a thing going in my throat. I will lay off the rilly jokes, kind of. Not really. Ha ha ha. Mono shrimp, that's the largest restock on those. We do have the smalls. Larges are not available, or extra larges are not available right now. Here is some red crystal shrimp too, restock on those guys. Got a couple left over there, but did a restock. All right, that is that box. Quick and easy shrimp and feeder comets. Should have some cool stuff in the warmer box here. Let's see what made it and what didn't. All right, first thing out of the box is some vampire crabs. Vampire crabs are called that because of their yellow eyes. They're actually a little detritus eater. Don't really bother much. Land crab or shore crab, those guys are super, super cool. Fun to keep. Not that hard, actually. These are feeder guppies. Came in good shape today. Who else do we got down here? Last 2 orders from these guys got delayed, so we got no feeder guppies from them. And a lot of these things did not come in good shape. These look like they did. These are some assorted endlers. Yeah, we got a couple different. You know what? I was expecting females. We got assorted ender males. Well, we've got some other endler males over there. No ladies to go with, so that's that. We do have some guppies. Nice variety of those. Here's some blues. I don't think we have any blues right now. What else? Oh, hey, longfin bushy-nosed plecos, really tiny. Hopefully we can get some food on those guys. Here's some tiger barbs. These are the glow tiger barbs. Got a couple of colors of those guys on this order. Here is Red Top Tapajos. Nice looking fish, nice size on them, and a good price. I've got a couple people been waiting on those as well, so if you're one of them, make it down before everybody else and you can have them. More tiger barbs, I promised you. Here's those guys. And restock on our frogs. We ran out last week. Restocked this week. Don't have any of the albinos. They weren't available this week. And let's see. Looks like I only got 3 bags of guppies, some black ones, some yellow ones, and the blue ones you already saw. And last but not least, we have some electric blue rams. A restock on those guys. And that is it for this week's order, guys. Thanks so much.